Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing some pink Christmas themed Grinch nails. So I'm going to be using two colors as the base colors for this set, and that is a milky white and a baby pink. So the first nail I'm going to do is a pink striped French nail, and I'm going to take one of the milky white nails, apply that baby pink to the tip, and actually I'm going to make this pink darker. I was going to just use the same pink that I used for the base color of the other nails, but I decided to change my mind. But I'm going in with a white color, and then after I cure those white stripes, I'm going to go in with that darker pink. So here is the nail with the darker pink color, and I'm actually going to use that color for details on other nails as well. Now I'm just lining those stripes with black gel polish. I do want this design to be more of a pop art style, so I'm adding some black lines on the white stripes. And then I'm also going to line the top of the French part. So I actually have a video around Halloween where I did some pop art zombie nails, and that's sort of the look I was going for, except I think the zombie nails I created has a lot more detail than this set, but that's the vibe I'm going for. You can go check out that video to see what I mean, because I'm going to be adding like lines, like random lines throughout the nails, but it's just so it gives it that pop art effect. I'm also going to be lining everything in black. But this is the second nail, and this is going to be the Grinch's hand. I'm making it so that he is flipping us off. So there goes his middle finger. After I cured that part, I'm going in and I'm going to line everything and add some detail. And if you see me overline anything, that means I'm going to go back with the color to fill that in more. So I do that with this finger right here. But if you ever see that I overline something, that is intentional, and that just means I'm going to go back in because I probably wanted to make that part wider, and I'm going to go back in with that green color to fill in that gap. I am also going to make this sleeve for his jacket, and remember I said this is a pink Christmas theme, so his jacket is going to be pink. After I'm done with his hand, I'm going to draw the sleeve of his jacket with a white fur part. So as you can see, I added some lines on the nail, and I like to add some lines in the blank space on the nail, and then also surrounding the design itself. So you'll see some of those lines like by his finger, and also in the sleeve I'm going to add some of those little lines inside of it as well, and on the little fur part. After I'm done adding all these little lines, I'm just going to apply a top coat, and now we're on to the next nail, which is going to be the Grinch. So I'm going to start by drawing his head shape. The Grinch has a weird head shape, and depending on the reference photo you are looking at, it will be drawn differently, but ultimately his face is like fatter towards the middle, and then it gets slimmer once you get to his chin. So I'm just doing an outline of his head. I drew his neck part, and then I'm going to basically draw the outline for his jacket. So this is going to be the fur part, the collar, and I'm just drawing this as a reference so I know where to color in at. And the bottom part is basically his jacket part, which I'm making pink, so it's matching the pink color that was on the other nail, that other nail where I made his head and his sleeve, so it's matching that. I'm also going to make his hat the same pink color. So as you can see, I did color in his fur collar. I polished it white, and I am going to go back later on and add more details. But right now I'm just getting started with his face details, which is fairly easy. I'm doing his eyes. He has like a line going down, and his smile comes really high, like it comes all the way up to almost his eyes. Again, depending on the reference photo you are using, you might see a different expression. So just follow the reference photo, or if you're following this video, if you're wanting to do this set, you can just do this Grinch that I'm drawing, because this one was really simple. I didn't want to get into too much detail with drawing him. So after I finish drawing his mouth, I'm going in with that yellow. I want to make his eyes yellow. You can make his eyes white. And the little frown bone, well, yeah, I think it's frown bone. So he looks a little bit mad, but also like a smile, so he looks mischievous like the Grinch is. So I also made the fur part to his hat. I just used a dotting tool and dipped it in polish. That's like the easiest way to do it. And I also lined his nose. His nose is really easy as well. So I just lined that in black. I am gonna go back in later on, like I said, and just touch up any lines that I need to touch up, and if I forget to line anything in general. So now I'm starting on his hat part, and I'm making his hat pink to match his jacket. So after I have the shape of his hat down, I'm gonna cure that, and then I go in with my dotting tool again, and I'm gonna make the little fur ball right there you see on the tip of his hat. And now I'm going to line everything. So if you are looking to do this design or just draw the Grinch in general, I promise you he's really easy to draw. Just look up a reference photo and make sure it's like the most simplest photo. Don't look up Grinch nail art. Don't look up like Grinch paintings. Look up easy Grinch drawing. So you can pick the easiest one to start with and use that as your reference photo. So the Grinch does have long lashes. Again, I wasn't trying to get too crazy with his face details, but I added just a little bit of a darker lash and made it a little bit wispy. So now we're on to the next nail, and I'm going to make this one a Whoville pole nail. I actually don't know what it's called, if that's the name of it. That's just what I'm going to call it. So I colored in the bottom to be snow, and then made a pole shape for the pole. And then I got to the top, and I started making the top red, and then realized after I cured it that I'm making this in pink, so I went over it with that dark pink. So that's what you saw there. My mistake, I completely forgot. And now I'm doing some pink stripes. After all of this is cured, I am going to line all of it. I'm going to line all of the stripes and even the little snow part. So now I'm going to draw the banner over the pole. I actually forgot I was going to do this, otherwise I would have left the middle of the pole just completely unpolished. But I went over it with a white polish, lined it with black, cured it, and now I'm going in and writing the word Whoville. And now I'm just adding the remainder of all of the little details that I'm going to add on the nail. So sorry I was a little bit out the frame, but I was just adding lines. So now this is going to be the last nail. I am going to finish this set. It's going to be in a separate video that I'm going to put out really soon. I actually didn't finish this set. So once I finish it, I will post the video. This is going to be a Merry Grinchmas nail. So that is what I'm writing on there. I completely just winged this part. I mean, I winged the whole set in general. I sat down with the idea of doing a pink Christmas set and then decided I was going to be doing a Grinchmas set and then took it from there. But as far as the letters, I wasn't sure how I was going to do this nail, and I just went with the flow. So I made the letters look like this, just kind of like jumbled up, and I made the Merry in pink, and then it says Grinchmas in the green color, and then I'm just outlining everything and also adding some little lines, and that's it, at least for the first half of this set. This is how they came out. Oh, they're so cute. I love how they came out. I cannot wait to do the other hand because I think I'm actually going to wear these for Christmas. So be on the lookout for the second video. It should be out before the end of the year. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you in the next one. Happy holidays.